Okay friends, in Excel we have four types of styles, namely relative relative, absolute absolute and relative absolute. First of all, we will be checking relative relative in this video. So let's uh, have some data to begin with. And now I have this set of data. I will copy it and paste it over here, and say I want in this cell to have sum, that is this cell plus this cell, and you can see in the formula it says a1 plus b1. So in Excel we read it as relative a relative 1 plus relative b relative 1. For the absolute, we insert a dollar sign before the number or row number or column letter. Since there is no dollar sign, we will say relative a relative 1 plus relative b relative 1. So it gives 1 comma 1. What it actually means is, when I will apply this formula to all the cells in column C, what it did was, here it was a1 plus b1, and here it became a2 plus b2. Relative is what it means. The number of rows is changing relative to the position of the cell in column C. If I were to copy this formula and paste it over here, what happened was the column names changed relatively. So what actually is happening, when I'm going down a cell, the row numbers are changing relatively. When I'm changing the column names are changing relatively. So the position of the cells that are used in the formula depend on the position of the cell, that is, the cells used in the formula are relative to the cell in which the formula is being applied, right? Say if I copy this to here, and again you can see the column changed. This is what relative is. Column, row, everything is changing. So each and every row and column is relative. So relative C, relative column, relative row plus relative column, relative row.